Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Personal readings and coaching can be found down below by clicking the link in the description bar. So this message is for all my chosen. Shout out to all my chosens. It is not easy being a chosen one. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So let's get into this message and see what Spirit has for you. Even though it may not be the easiest journey being a chosen one, it is definitely rewarding, okay? It is definitely a rewarding journey being chosen, all right? So not everyone is chosen. Not everyone is awake. Not everyone is able to realize spirituality, manifestation work, and spiritual work, same thing, right? So if you really know, you know, Ashe. So it's really a good thing to be chosen. It's just that the road can definitely be difficult. The song that I'm hearing is "Keep Your Head, Ooh, Child. Things are gonna get easier." So it's like keep your head up, keep your head up. So that's what I'm hearing for you. All right. So you guys may be experiencing something. Again, you're chosen. So you guys may be experiencing some type of difficulty or some type of challenge in your life. But Spirit is saying to keep your head up at this time. All right. Also, there could be something about your mom, like, it's like you could be a mom, it's kind of the energy I'm getting, or doing it all on your own. And it's like Spirit is saying keep your head up, because in the song how he talks about, how, mama always had a meal on the table, all of that, right? So it's like, you may look up to your mom, for always providing and, doing it how she had to do it or something like that. But it's like no matter what you're experiencing, especially if you're a single mother, or a single parent, it's like you got this, all right? Just keep your head up. All right, so I see give it a whirl. The number 27 could be significant. So I'm getting that there's something been on your mind that you've been thinking about trying. Spirit is saying, go ahead, give it a try. It's like jump right on in and just see where it takes you. You never know where the train may lead, where that thought may go. You just have to put in the action for it. Don't be afraid to put in action, okay? But I see everything is all a go. All right, is what I'm picking up on. You have the keys to something, is what I'm getting as well. It's like, so the keys to some type of solution it lies within you. It's already in you. What I'm getting is it's time to be almost like you need to jump into a bigger pond, is what I'm picking up on. It's like you're so comfortable where you're at that you're not taking some type of risk to jump into some type of opportunity, or again something that you've been thinking about. You need to give it a try. You need to give it a go. You're being guided to, yes, you're supported in this. Whatever this is for you, this could be starting a new business, this could be moving, okay, whatever it is for you. This could be going for a new job opportunity. For some of you guys, this could be going to school, or back to school, something like that. I don't know what this is for. Each person is different. However, it's like you can't stay where you are, pretty much. You have to take this leap of faith, and it looks like it's something that's big. It looks like, right now you've outgrown your territory, or you've outgrown, it's like wherever you are, you've been assigned there, but it looks like you're being called somewhere else. You're being called to a new territory, is what I'm picking up on. You're being called to where you can serve. So it's giving me wherever you were at, you were learning certain lessons. I'm hearing digesting. You were digesting certain lessons, the environment around you. This could be a workplace, for instance, or this could be the city that you live in. This could be a relationship that you're in, something of that nature. And where you're at, it's kind of like you're too big for the fish tank, almost. You know what I mean? It's like you need to be in an ocean now, or at least a river or something. But it's like you've been trapped by certain conditions, or only thinking that wherever you are, that's going to be it, or that's the way it is. Maybe this is your viewpoints as well, just on life. what your belief system is what I'm saying. This could be your belief system. All right. It's time for you to shift and go, think bigger, think outside the box now, when it comes to what you believe and what you know, right? When it comes to some city that you're living in, it's too small for you. You can't grow where you're at. Or this job, it served this purpose, or this relationship, it served this purpose, but it's keeping you trapped. You're never gonna grow. You're not gonna grow staying where you are. So it's time to swim with the big fishes now, or something like that. It's time for you to do your thing, girl. Do your thing. If you're a black girl, 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 do your thing. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay. So it's like, yeah, give it a whirl. Some of you guys may be being called with this give it a whirl to leave a connection. If that's only if you've been thinking about it, or if you've been nudged to do so, it's time for you to go. Yes, we got not my circus, not my monkeys. These people, this job, this connection, this city, whatever it is for you, they ain't your people. That's not your people. You think different than them. The reason that you don't fit in and that you've outgrown them, again, like we said, because you're chosen. You have many different options. You may feel like you only have one option, but you actually have many different options here, is what I'm picking up on. I'm hearing these people are not your friend. So it could be a group of people that you've been around and you've been keying, and they ain't your friend or your friends or something like that. I'm hearing telephone. It could be somebody you be talking on the phone to or something like that. All right. Somebody's eyebrows could be super thin. I mean, like super thin and drawn on. That could be you, or that could be somebody that you're connected with. Okay. Or some of you guys could also be a makeup artist here as well. But it's kind of like, as long as you're around these people, you're going to be categorized how other people see them. So if other people see them as clowns, even though you're chosen, everybody else doesn't see that you're chosen. They see that you're chosen, but they also see that you're choosing to hang around these clowns. So they're like, well, I thought they were special. They look like they special. They chosen, or they don't know to call you chosen. They just see that you stand out and that you're different. But they also see that you're hanging around this group of people, or that you're in this city, or that you're in this relationship. And it's like, that just don't match. You get what I'm saying? So they're just going to say, I guess that person doesn't know their worth, or something like that. Talking about you chosen, because you're choosing to hang around or to continue to stay, and the place is just too small for you, is what I'm hearing. You deserve to be in a space where there's bigger opportunities, or where there's people that are on your same level, that think the same way you do, and you have many options. Again, you hold the key. You are the co-creator of your life. You are the God in your life. You are the generator, operator, and destroyer of your life. So how are you the God in your life? What are you generating? What are you operating? What are you operating in? What are you destroying? It's up to you to destroy certain dimensions that are in your life. So if you're in a dimension that you don't like, collapse it, is what I'm getting. You have to, it's almost like you're finishing up where you are, so that scene, quote unquote scene, the movie scene you've been living out, so that can collapse. And once it collapses, on to the next movie scene, or on to the next movie, or on to the next book, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you need to destroy where you are, not physically destroy, but you get what I'm saying. You need to collapse that energy. That way you can vibrate into another energy, because everything is all about our vibration. Even, I saw a message that said, for me today, and it said, your vibe attracts your tribe. And of course, that's so cliche. We hear it all the time, but it's so true. And it, like, seeing it, I was like, oh, you know how even like, for those of you all that grew up reading the Bible, right? It's like you can read scriptures over and over and over, and then one day you just read the same scripture you done read all the time, and then that bitch just hit different. You like, oh, that's what that means. You get it? You get it. Get it, got it good. So it's like that's how it is. It's like it hit different for me, and it's like when I said that, it was like even pertaining to, even my YouTube. I'll share that with you all. I'm open in some areas. It's like, Nayla, do what you do, and your vibe has been attracting your tribe on YouTube, on my YouTube platform. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, put out whatever you've been putting out. You've been attracting those type of people. And it was like, oh, and it helped me to, even though I'm already intentional, it helped me to be even more intentional about the type of messages that I put out, because that's going to attract certain people. You get to my channel, and that's what I'm going to be building my channel around. You get it? So really, it's like, Nayla, what type of messages have you been putting out? A lot of people, they put out certain type of messages, and it's the same thing over and over and over and over, because they're in that cycle. So pay attention to what you're literally taking in, okay? But also pay attention to literally what you're putting out. Check your own vibration and ask yourself, okay, why, now that you're aware, why are you continuing to choose to stay in a position or in an area, this relationship, whatever, whatever, at this job, or around these friends, or in this city, or in this state, that is not conducive or helpful to you? When there's a world of options, if you're listening to me, you know about manifestation, and if not, hello, welcome. This is the seeds planted to help you to learn about manifestation, because everything is about manifesting, deliberately generating your world, creating your world. We are creators. So it's up to you to create a new world outside of these people, or, again, go to where you're accepted, not tolerated. It's like some of these people could be laughing behind your back as well. Let's see what else we have here. And then I'm going to close this down. Okay. Ooh, okay. Easy does it. Yeah. It's like wherever you are or wherever you headed, you're definitely headed into to an area that's going to be easier. So if you are dealing with some challenges, I definitely see that easier times are right up ahead. Like if you're asking somebody for directions and they say, yeah, just go right up ahead, like right here. It's like, it's literally like right there. That's the type of energy I'm picking up on. It's like you're coming up out of some type of challenge, or so just keep your head up, because you don't realize that you're literally at the finish line. Like, you can see the finish line, like it's literally like right there. So just keep on going up ahead, and it's like before you know, it's like boom, you're gonna be, that phone's gonna ring, and there's a new opportunity. Anything can happen at any time. Do you know that? Not believe it, but do you know it? Do you know, like, yep, are you expecting it? When you know it, you expect it. Are you expecting a shift at any moment right now, because you know that you are the powerful creator of your life? So whatever you say, it's done just like that at the snap of a finger. Once you ask, it is already done. You have to align your vibration for you to see that, boom, this shift is here. Everybody goes through their own individual shifts, but at the same time, as a collective, we shift together as well, depending on where you are vibrationally, individually. Definitely something about your third eye, opening up your third eye. You have to practice opening up your third eye. That way you can see visions. Everybody has different natural, everybody has the natural psychic gifts. But again, not everyone is tapped in. If you're tapped in, if you're listening and tapped in, then of course you know that you have special gifts. You're chosen, right? However, some people have more the gift of this versus that. They're more clairaudient versus clairsentient, or whatever the case may be. So when it comes to your third eye, some of you all need to, well, all of you all need to practice it more. But for some of you all, you naturally have visions just like that, That's So Raven. That's your dominant gift. So, when people say psychic, people automatically think that it's only seeing visions. But psychic is, what you feeling, what you smelling. You can hear conversations and you're not in the room. Clairaudient. You get what I'm saying? There's so many clairs out there. So you have to figure out and discover which one you resonate with the most. Which one is your dominant psychic ability. But I see this third eye here, so I see that you guys need to practice and sharpen your other psychic gifts, your third eye included, not just your third eye, all of your psychic gifts. So whichever ones you want to heighten, maybe you guys can be able to taste certain things, or you want to be able to hear what everybody else is saying when you're not in the room. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, what they really saying about me? Practice it. Like really go in and begin that practice, and it's a daily thing, or a consistent thing, right? When you're practicing your gifts. However, definitely your third eye, you really need to practice that to really open that so you can have clearer vision within your mind's eye, and that will also help those that with your visualization as well on your manifestation journey. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's almost like I see the numbers 22 and 44. Okay. Of course, they're master numbers, so we don't add those together. But if we did 22 plus 22, it is 44. You get what I'm saying? So it's giving me double for your trouble. You're receiving double for your trouble. It's like no matter what, you can't hide. You have the Midas touch. I see 11, 11, or excuse me, so 11, 11 is here, but I see 11, 22, and 44. So it's doubles. 11 plus 11 is 22. 22 plus 22 is 44. So you may be getting triple for your trouble. But it's like you're manifesting goddess, or God is what I'm picking up on here. You just have to continue practicing your manifestations, doing your spiritual work, doing your inner work, doing your shadow work. It's a lifestyle, you all. You guys can book your manifestation coaching down below. I see that you guys, again, need to stop being afraid and just kind of like you're standing on the wall like, oh, well, what do I do? What do I do? As if you don't realize you are chosen. Command the room. Command your manifestations. You get what I'm saying? Command the demons to leave and bounce up from around you. You're very powerful. Stop acting like you're not powerful. I see this woman with her hands over her mouth, so it's almost like somebody could be wanting to shut you up, or maybe you were taught to keep everything inside. No, honey, you got something to say. You got a lot to say, so it's time that you speak up. Stop covering up your mouth and speak. Say what you need to say to people. You ain't got to be rude. But also don't be afraid to speak up. Yeah. Everything you touch turns to gold is what I see here. Like I said, you have the Midas touch, and everything is becoming easier for you once you make this decision. You have to make the decision. You have to take some type of action. If you don't make the decision and take the action along with that decision, you're going to just stay going in a circle over on a hamster wheel. So then you can't say that it doesn't work, because it does work. You're just too afraid to use your power. You're afraid of what's on the other side, but you got to take this leap of faith. You got to jump. You got to give something a chance. You got to give yourself a chance. You got to bet on yourself. You got to bet on yourself. So, yeah, these are your messages. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Get your head out the clouds. Stop thinking negative towards yourself or towards the outcome, because you're just going to keep getting the same outcome, okay? So watch your thoughts, all right? Pay attention to what you're thinking throughout the day. All right, pay attention and say, "Ooh, I didn't realize I was thinking that. Let me switch that up. I don't need to do that no more. I don't need to think that no more." Type of energy. So again, thank you guys so much for tapping in. You guys can book your personal readings down below in the description bar. I do offer phone readings that you can schedule by clicking the link. Also, I offer manifestation coaching, meditation as well. All right, or you can just book your chosen one audio message, and it's going to be an audio just like this, probably a little bit longer or so. However, you guys can book that as well down below in the description bar. So and this chosen one, is for all my keep your head up. Shout out I'll see you all in the next one. It is not easy being a chosen one. Coach Naila LATRICE.